everyone, this is Amy from Specialists in Exams. In today's lesson, I'm going to show you 30 common mistakes that students make in the IELTS Speaking Part 1, Part 2 and Part 3 and how to fix them. Please like and subscribe. Let's get started with Part 1. So in Part 1, you need to speak to the examiner the way you would normally speak to a friend. But you need to add a little extra detail when you respond. So if you notice that you make a mistake in the exam, but you correct yourself, you don't lose a point. So don't worry.
Or silence. Well, I guess the first thing that comes to mind is buys you thinking time and sounds natural. I don't know. I've never really thought about that before, but keeps the answer going and shows flexibility. In my opinion, every time. I'll actually come to think of it, sounds more conversational and fluent. Yes, I do. Yes, definitely. I'm really into adds emotion and personality. No, I don't like it. Not really, to be honest. I prefer keeps the answer polite and developed. I like reading. I'm quite passionate about reading, especially novels. Expands your answer and shows vocabulary range. Because it's fun. Mainly because it helps me relax after a long day. Gives depth and coherence. I think it's good. I suppose it's quite good, actually, especially when sounds reflective, not robotic. One-word answers. I'd say it depends on my mood. Sometimes I enjoy, other times I prefer. Shows flexibility and fluency. That's it? That's all I can think of right now, but I guess another example could be keeps your answer flowing naturally.
So in Part 2, your answer is going to be a short description or a story. You will be given the opportunity to write down some notes, and you can use that structure to answer the questions. Try and make the story as clear as possible and engaging for the examiner.
I'll talk about my best friend. I want to talk about my best friend, someone I've known since school. Starts your answer naturally and gives context. One sentence answers. The main reason I chose this topic is that my grandmother taught me many important lessons. Gives a clear start and shows more detail. Just repeating the cue card. I want to talk about my grandmother. She's always been shows you can speak naturally in your own words. Giving no examples. For example, last year she helped me prepare for an important exam. Makes your answer real and easy to picture. You know, what I really like about her is how kind she is. Sounds like normal spoken English. No ending. So yeah, that's why she's the person I admire the most. Gives your answer a smooth finish. Speaking flatly. Honestly, it was one of the most exciting moments of my life. Adds feeling and makes your story interesting. Using very too much. It was absolutely amazing. It was extremely difficult. Shows better vocabulary and sounds more natural. Forgetting to connect ideas. First, she helped me study, and then she encouraged me when I was nervous. Makes your story easy to follow. Ending abruptly. Overall, I think this experience taught me a lot and made me appreciate my grandmother even more. Leaves your answer complete and confident.
Before we move on to Part 3, I have a free PDF of all the mistakes and corrections from the lesson, and I'll explain how to get it at the end. In part 3, focus on giving your opinion clearly and support your opinion with examples.
Yes, I agree. To some extent, I agree, but there are other factors to consider. Shows analytical thinking. No, I disagree. Not entirely, I see your point, but sounds diplomatic. Technology is good. On the one hand, technology makes life easier, but on the other hand, it can isolate people. Shows balanced argumentation. Giving one side only. It really depends on the situation and who's involved. Demonstrates nuance. Everyone should. I think it's important for most people, though not everyone. Avoids overgeneralization. People say, many people tend to believe that. However, I'd argue that introduces contrast naturally. Flat opinions. Personally, I'm convinced that education plays a vital role in shaping society. Upgrades tone and vocabulary. Overusing, I think. It seems to me that, or from my perspective, adds variety and sophistication. Giving no example. For instance, in my country, remote work has become much more common recently. Shows ability to support ideas. Memorize long answers. Well, there's no single answer, but generally speaking, shows spontaneity and flexibility, which is exactly what examiners want.
If you would like to watch a full IELTS speaking test with sample questions and answers, link here. I hope you found this lesson helpful. The free PDF is linked in the description below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye!